newly and proudly able to announce our thriving settlement. Because, guys, this island is self-sustaining at this point. It's taken us 72 days to get to this point where we can brag about something like this. But we have a completely thriving settlement, which hold on a second, let me just pull myself up real quick. Hope everyone's doing well today in the world, wherever we're at. Missing all the peeps today, so I wanted to get a quick little episode in just to show the progress that we've been making here on Damascus Island. Thanks for joining the stream today. Trying to have an awesome Friday to wrap up the work week with. So we'll be heading into work here soon. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and run you guys through what we have here so far. So we have, up to, let's see, 6 plants over here, starting with our potatoes. Actually, let's go ahead and pick these. Our potatoes right here. We should have some Cora right over there. And we got some koala right here, just ready to be eaten. I think I've already decided that I'm going to get the platinum on this game. There is a few trophies that are going to be pretty difficult to obtain. Like, I think it's a 0.1% platinum right now, so that means it's extremely rare. 0.1% of the people who have played this game on PlayStation, that is, have obtained the platinum trophy. So we're looking forward to potentially doing that. Let's see. Alright, got our aloe, which, we're looking kind of burnt right now, so we might just go ahead and rub some of that on us, just because, we got plenty of it. I'll go ahead and show you guys for our aloe crate over here. Yes, thanks for stopping by, Honey Badger. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. So as you can see, we got our full trunk of aloe right there. So we got aloe on deck. No more sunburns. That's good. Plenty of pippy, so no more poisoning as long as we're within, relatively close to this island, that is. Let's see. We have all of our crates right here. This is when we go on island missions. So say if I'm going to go over there, say if I'm going to use the gyrocopter which we created, which you can see right over here. I would use him just to get in there, which I think he's got like a quarter tank of gas missing. Oh, he's got about a quarter tank of gas left. But let's see. I do have my gas can right here. And we do have some, I believe, potatoes, 2 things of potatoes that we just picked up. So we can, we have a half a tank of gas ready for us. So I can just do that. Take this half a tank of gas right here, refill it, and we'll go ahead. Should we put it in the gyrocopter or we should put it in the boat? Because I don't know. I haven't made any trips on the boat yet. What do you have to do to prepare for a boss? Okay, that's a good question, because that's going to be coming up within the episodes very, very shortly. We're probably going to be looking for a boss encounter in either episode 13 or 14. And we know where the Megalodon is at. We know it is that way. We know it's in between that island, and you just keep going straight. So when it comes time, what I say to do, Honey Badger, we're going to grab this spear gun right here, and we're going to have to make a buttload of spear gun arrows. I'm talking like, oh, okay, oh, where's it going? Oh, okay, thought I was just going to hop one out of here. But to make spear gun arrows, fortunately, it only takes stick and rope, but we're also going to need, just to quote the movie Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat. So with that being said, we might actually try to build another part of the raft right now, because that might be kind of beneficial for us. We have enough planks to at least build 2 floors. Actually, we might do that. I don't know if we have enough sticks to build 2 pieces of a wood raft bottom, but we can definitely, we can definitely try. Nothing hurts there. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this hammer real quick so we can see if we can do it. Gonna come over here, look into the boat section. Alright, we're gonna need 1 wooden rope. So, gas can, yes, we have a gas can, and it is 50% full of gas. Thanks for stopping by, Matthew, good to see you. But what we're gonna do here is, I don't know if we should fill up the gyrocopter or we should fill up the motorboat, because they both have the same amount of fuel, and we already have a half a tank ready to get brewed or mashed into this gas fuel still collector, whatever you want to call it. So with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and get this going. while we're talking here, showing off what we got. Hope work is going well for everyone today. If you guys are at work or at home, wherever the stipulation is, I hope it's going well for you guys. Missing the crowd today, so I wanted to, get a little bit of information. Gender wanted to say hey too. What's up, Gender? But all right, so we got this going right here, guys. Look at this. When I'm talking about self-sustaining, we got 3 pieces of smoked cooked meat right here. But wait, it's even better. Look at all this smoked meat we got on storage. Like, this is gonna last us for days. I'll recommend something bigger than a 3x3. Yes, right now it's like a 3x1 by, something. So it's kind of like a cross thing I got going on. I think there's a sea urchin over here somewhere that I stepped on that really kind of pissed me off. Alright, so yeah, as of right now you can see it's kind of like a cross. I can go ahead and tell you this is not ideal for like aerodynamics, because like as I'm sitting back here on the rudder, I have no control over those sails, and I also have this big sail right in my face. So well, actually, yeah, it only controls that one. So, and unfortunately, I won't be able to touch my anchor. So I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sketchy. And given the mechanics of this raft, I can already see myself like end up flying off the raft while the boat's still going, and then just be without a raft and be screwed. So we'll have to talk to Gender about that and see what he says, if he has any good ideas about architecture when it comes to the actual boat. But the sun's getting down. We're going to be coming up on day 73 here soon. But we're going to keep it on with our thriving settlement statements. So got 3 water stills, which this one mainly is for my plants, which I try to keep all my plants at over 50%, just because, happy plants equal happy life. Why so many sails? Yes, exactly. That's why I say it is not ideal. If anything, it looks aesthetically cool, but at the same time, I could probably eliminate all 3 of those right there, and the ship will still move as fast as it possibly can. Oh yes, I'm already under that impression. He says when the raft gets bigger, it's very hard to turn. That is a complete fact, especially with that right there. I don't know if that one's just so dang hard, but it is like, it's harder than the motorboat to turn. The motorboat's pretty hard to turn on itself, and that's just a tiny little skiff. But that right there, that is like a beast in the water. Let's see. Got some fuel burning, so hopefully we can get at least half a tank out of that. We got plenty of meat that's been smoked, so might as well eat a piece right now. There's a trophy for going vegan, or basically only eating essentially no meat for 10 days, which I'm kind of gearing up for. I don't know how long you can store Kura before it spoils, but I went ahead and planted a plant back here of some Kura, so I can have some more of it. It hasn't grown back yet, but just to have some more, because that is some of the best eating fruit in the game, without a doubt. Got some miscellaneous stuff over here, so it's all looking good, guys. It's to the point where if I wanted to, I could just sit back and chill on this island for, forever. Like, I wouldn't even have to go anywhere if I wanted to. The only thing I'd have to leave for, unfortunately, is my supply of wood. We'll go ahead and get some, I kind of don't, well, we've already burnt our quarter of a tank. The motor is much easier to turn a 3x3, but if you activate the sail while the motors activate, it slows down the speed of the sail. That's interesting, because I wondered about putting a motor on a raft like that, but I decided to put the motor on a buoy, because I've heard the buoys move faster anyways. It's the fastest moving foundation you can build. So I don't know if it was a good idea to put the corrugated scrap, because like, in theory, I'd feel like the scrap would be the heaviest. So I don't know. Obviously, you can't really rely on actual physics in this game to come through. But at the same time, I haven't really decided if I want to build onto that raft at all, because I'll go ahead and give you like a little little demo of it, because yeah, we got a little bit of gas. But wait, this thing scoots, but oh, it doesn't even want to scoot on the a stick. How about that? All right, but this thing scoots, but it's not like, it doesn't scoot as fast as we want it to. And I don't know, I haven't put an anchor on it, so obviously I have to ramp it every single time. You know what, we're going to pull this back up, and when it comes for in the morning, we'll take that across the way right there so we can get some good stuff. You can't store Cora? That's crazy. That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. My guess is to keep the plant. Yeah, okay. So I was thinking as I was saying it, maybe the best way or the best strategy to you know, get that trophy to only eat vegetables, for, excuse me, not meat for 10 days, is skip potatoes. Yeah, is to literally just have a bunch of Cora plants. So you can store Cora. It stores Cora like that. So I mean, unless it spoils, I don't know. But I mean, you can store it. But granted, I know that Quawa, I believe, will spoil. So I don't know if something maybe it was a glitch on your behalf, or maybe it does actually spoil. Okay, it spoils. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. So yeah, the best bet. It's just like Pippi, but the thing is, Pippi will actually spoil while it's sitting there, which really makes no sense to me. I mean, maybe it's because you know, you picked it too late, but wouldn't that be the case for all the other plants too? But either way, I digress from that. Let's see here, guys. We got plenty of you know, palm fronds for our water stills. That's our water supply. I went ahead and relabeled most things. So I got my clay over here. Got plenty of clay. My brick station right here to go along with my my furnace. I get my this is for my meat, so I had to rename that the meat crate. I'm pretty sure your plant died when your Pippi spoiled. Maybe that happened. Maybe, yeah, maybe that did happen. Either way, I know your plot will die if it runs out of water, and you're gonna have to replot it. But so the fortunate thing about this island, as far as resources, you know, the fibrous leaves will return, as well as the yuccas, which, you know, contain fibrous leaves. I want to go ahead and show you guys something pretty cool. Just because we noticed this a few days back, and it's a good source of food in case you don't have any. I don't know if I'll be able to see it because it's really dark up here, but if you come up here, or on any cliff really, and you jump up here, you can find, oh, well, not along with a whole bunch of bats, which I hope don't hurt me because I'm up inside their home right now, but you can find eggs right here. So here's one egg. Oh, I wonder if eating, you know, an egg counts as meat. Does anyone know that? You know, it might be a stupid question, but I wonder if I can get away with eating eggs, you know, because I feel like they spawn back there like every single day. Those bats could go on somewhere. That's the one thing about this island that I'm not okay with. I just want to be clear about that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this fire torch. Oh, see if there's any fire up in here. Oh, we don't have any fire left. We're just gonna drop our fire on the ground though, because that's no big deal. Put him right there. We'll put him right here. And oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. It only takes a second. Boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then we take. Well, in reality, vegans don't eat eggs. Okay, so I mean, the trophy's not be vegan; it's be vegetarian, I guess. So, oh my goodness, what am I doing over here? I'm having a nightmare. It's just the difference between holding and tapping square that will completely throw you off. But you know, it just depends on what the achievement. Yeah, it just says don't eat meat for 10 days. So I think we can get away with just eating, like, you know, say we might have to sacrifice a little bit of gas. But we might eat some potatoes. But I went ahead and I planted. Hold on a sec. I did plant a new plant because I'm also one plant away from getting the achievement of having every plant on the island. The only thing I need is a juge, which is one of those things that I saw so much of at the beginning of the game, and now I just can't remember which island it was on. So I got my Wavula Vula, which as of right now we know we're under the impression that it does nothing. So until maybe an update. I'm not going to sit here and hold my breath for an update, but, you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. let's see. I wanted to do this right here. We'll drop this egg over here because we're going to end up cooking that. We'll end up eating our kura right now because we know that spoils and that'll fill us up pretty good. Alright, that's good. That's got our hunger up. Or our What's going on, Exotic AJ fan? Thanks for stopping by. Why do I play this game? Well, I don't know. It's a little bit different than the norm, without a doubt. If you're ever familiar with the game Minecraft or any craftable or survival game, this actually is like a very survival-based game, but with a lot more critical consequences, should I say? There's a lot of realism as far as concepts to it. Now, granted, the game itself, some mechanics are a little bit lacking in some areas, should I say. But in a nutshell, it does take perseverance to stick through this, especially those first, 20 days, first 30 days. You really got to put some, some dedication, some time in, some thought in, some looking forward, and really learning your environment, learning what does what, and just learning to cope with the mechanics and how things react to certain events in the game. So as of right now, our end goal is we've built this beautiful civilization, this thriving settlement, which can basically sustain itself now. But what we're doing is we're gearing up, as Honey Badger said earlier. He kind of foreshadowed that we're kind of looking forward to doing our boss fights. So just to show you guys what it's going to take to end up fighting some bosses, you're going to end up needing, obviously, a whole bunch of these guys, a bunch of fiber sleeves, which we'll grab right now. Come over here. We'll go ahead and sit this down because we don't need it anymore. Alright, we got all of our fuel that we can get, so we'll put that fire out and put our kindling down. We can put those buoys up at some point because I got them off of a boat and we don't really need them anymore. But we're going to come over here, build some lashing. We're just tie some lashing together. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I made an extra buoy now, so I can just put that with that now. I'll put my buoy over here with this extra one, or my bobber, should I say. Alright, get my compass laying on the ground over there. That's not doing any good. Good thing I got about 4 or 5 more. So now we come over here, and fortunately, you can make fishing or spear gun arrows literally just like that. So I can make 1, 2, 3, and just like that, we have 4 spear gun arrows. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably going to take... I don't want to go into a boss battle with any less, I'm going to go ahead and say it, than 30 spear gun arrows. Because we have no idea how accurate we're going to be. We have no idea how much damage this thing is going to do to this Megalodon. And, that's going to be the next episode, guys. Like, I've already decided, I'm sitting here talking myself into it. The Megalodon, who is all the way over there, I think it's probably going to be best for us to play it by checkpoints. So we're going to take our raft once we get that good and looking good. We're going to come over there and, because the way the boss battle looks, it looks like there's a toppled over ship that where you go to, the Megalodon will then spawn and then he'll kind of like, terrorize you. So in that case, it's up to you to move back and forth to confuse his movements to then, get the clear shot to take him out. And he'll have a health bar, so we'll get to see how much health he has. But it's going to be very, very intense for sure. I know that. I'm very, very eager and at the same time kind of reluctant to... I've seen streamers go with 25 and they usually run out. 30 to 35. Okay, so there we go. I had the good idea to have at least 30 to go in there. So, and I've refrained from watching any content because I don't want to get any experience spoiled for me. And it's like I want to go in there completely, unaware of the situation. Well, actually, we're not completely unaware of the situation because in episode 8 we did meet the Megalodon, but we did find out he is quite a formidable threat, and we were definitely not ready at that time to meet him. So, by the time episode 13 comes around, we will be more than ready to hopefully handle the Megalodon. Let's see. Speaking of that, just for, the sake of everything, we'll go ahead and create some more rope just because we're going to need it. to then do our raft floor, which is going to look something like this, guys. There's our wood base. Go ahead and take that. Hopefully not step on any kind of sea urchin. Come over here. Fit him right there. Awesome. Oh, we don't need to do that. That's not necessary. You'll need bandages too, probably like 5 or 10. Good thing we already got 5. I haven't had to use a bandage one single time, but that's to prevent the bleeding out effect, which will definitely be implemented by the Megalodon, I'm assuming. Let's see. We could take some... Let's see, do we have any more rope? Oh, we need to make one more rope. So this is probably going to exhaust some of the last bit of rope that we have, guys. But, excuse me, last bit of wood that we have. But that's going to be okay because, you know, we're going to be getting some more rope anyways. We got our wood raft base over here. This thing's going to be squatting. What is that in the water? What are those things? They look like the thing from that movie, The Faculty. Has anyone ever seen that movie? I can tell you what, that movie is one of the craziest movies I've ever seen. And it's one of those movies you don't need to see when you're young because it'll really freak you out. But yeah, The Faculty. Look into it. It's got the guy from I can't even think of it right now. Botch. Either way, it's got the T-1000 in it. I can't think of that actor's name. It saved my life. And now I can't get this raft to move for the sake of my life. I want to move the anchor because that's just really bothered me. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 2:51. It's actually 2:51 right now in real life. That's kind of crazy. The T-1000 is an alien. Oh my goodness. He really is. We were talking about the T-1000 at work last night, and you know, that guy is just... I don't think he utilized all of his potential like he could have. Like the scene where he became the floor and, like, you know, became the other guy just from walking on him. He could have done that at least 3 or 4 more times and probably defeated the Terminator or killed John Connor via, you know, that little element of surprise. So, I don't know. Maybe stick with your guns, T-1000, next time. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a whole bunch of these. I don't know if I'll have enough room for it, but we'll just drop the gas tank right here on the shore side. Robert Patrick, that's his name. Shoo! He's one of those guys that has one of those formidable looks that just screams bad guy. Oh, we're going to need that. I don't know why I did that. Darn it, I'm going to have a drop. I'll just drop the spear gun. Why not? So we're going to need 14 pieces, which we have. Awesome. Hopefully I'll be able to build it over here. So now our raft will be squatting. There we go. Yeah, now it's like completely squatting. Hey, we should be able to hit those waves with you know, ease now. So do you guys think I should just get rid of these 3 sails right here? Because, I mean, are they really doing anything? Should I just give them up? Because, I mean, they're technically not really doing anything. I mean, it does look aesthetically nice, but at the same time... Man, we have survived to day 73. I can't believe it. I'm going to have to throw a party on the island on day 100 for everyone. Our clay flask right there, which holds 5 sips of water, which is really awesome. Really convenient for us. Go ahead and make a, hold on one sec, plank raft floor. There we go, take that. Come on over here, the sun's coming up, so now we'll have a little bit of light to see what we're actually doing. I just wanted to be able to, you know, get in touch with you guys. Unfortunately, I got to head out here in about 20-30 minutes for work, so we'll have to be bringing the stream down here soon. But I just wanted to, you know, miss you guys, so I wanted to, you know, touch base for today, let you guys know what's coming up for the future episodes. Going to be streaming, you know, good amount this weekend, so we're looking forward to that. So, man, by the time I put this guy on here, it's going to be like almost sinking in the back. But now there's definitely plenty of room. I feel like the raft definitely needs to be wider. I think we need a 5x5 raft for sure, or at least a 5x3, because at least then, yeah, I think a 5x3 will give us, you know, just about virtually no chance of being flipped, because I've heard of 3x3 still getting flipped, you know, and which makes sense. It's not really that wide, you know. Anything could topple this thing over, you know. So, and I've learned that the sails actually do make it top heavy. So I don't know if that would be a good idea, especially to get rid of these sails, because you know the sails themselves do make the raft top heavy. So once it starts to flip, the raft will flip even more if you don't stop it from flipping. So in areas you wouldn't think it would be real, it is real, and then other areas it's not. Like, you know, it's inexplainable to say the least. So yeah, guys, go ahead and make another rope real quick. Grab our spear gun and gas back from here, because we don't want to forget that or misplace it. But we're getting closer and closer. I don't think we'll have another. Actually, yeah, we probably will. We can make one more. Yeah, we'll make one more wood raft base while we're at it. You know what? Go ahead and do it, since we got the capabilities and we're gonna do it. Thank you so much, Honey Badger. Yes, I'm excited too. I'm excited to you know, get some really good action, some good content for the stream. It's gonna be it's definitely gonna be one heck of a battle. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to get it because my my anchor's in the way. But that's gonna be okay, because we'll put it right here. And that will be one step closer to having our 3x3 raft. Yeah, the Megalodon is not going to know what hit him when I hit him with all 30 of those arrows. I can tell you that right now. We're coming for that trophy. I know that. Alright, so we don't have enough planks to add onto our raft, and we're out of sticks to add for the next part. So when it comes to you know, adding onto the raft, it's going to take a little bit more wood and a few more trunks so we can take it to our plank station to then upgrade via, you know, this guy right here, because you can take your trunks and turn them into planks. So one trunk equals one plank. So with that being said, I'm kind of thirsty right now, so building up quite the thirst just talking about it. Boom, do that. Go ahead and take one of these guys out and drop it down, because it's always nice to go ahead and pay it forward if you don't have any you know, palm fronds inside your water stills, just to go ahead and just put it down, because you know, it's better to have to do it now when you're already full of you know, water and you know, you're not thirsty. It's better to do it now as opposed to when you're actually thirsting to death and you have no water at all. So like I say, it's always good to pay it forward. Alrighty, so that's all looking good. That's all looking good. I don't think we have any ajuge on this island. I'll do one little 360 of it real quick. It'd be really nice if we did, but you know, it looks like some small trees over here. Let's see. Let's see if those eggs came back already. I doubt it, but oh wow, guys! So you see, those eggs are already back. It literally, eggs respawn once a day. So literally, if you wanted to, I don't know if it counts as meat, you know, as far as the mechanics of this game go. I wouldn't risk it just because. But if you wanted to and you're in a quick bind, eggs are the way to go. You can get 2 eggs a day. Obviously, you know, if you had the materials to make it, I would also prefer that you just create fishing traps, because you get 2 traps right there, which is going to secure you 2 pieces of small meat. And then I have my bird snare over here, so most times I'm having 3 pieces of meat on deck, ready to get skinned and put in the smoker, so we could have some good eats. So I already got 2 hanging up here, and I got a full crate full of meat right there, along with you know, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 edible crops growing. So this is truly a right oh my goodness, right out of the bird's butt. Is that where eggs come from, Mommy? Alright, yeah, but yeah, it had to have come right out of the egg's butt. Oh, it's the egg's butt. Right out of the bird's butt. Yeah, because, you know, I don't think eggs have butts. But, oh, we'll go and eat this cooked egg. I hope my egg didn't spoil, because as of right now, this is just like that movie Osmosis Jones, when he eats the rotten egg. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that movie, with the one with Bill Murray in the cartoon. I think it's Chris Rock, or is it Chris Tucker? I forget. Either way, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. It's an animated movie. It's pretty good. But hopefully that doesn't happen to me, the same thing that happens to him, because I don't want Osmosis Jones and having to fight off a bacterial war inside my body right now. So yeah, we don't have any Ajuge, unfortunately, on this island, which kind of stinks. But, you know, it is what it is. We got Wavula Vula. This is where the Ajuge is going to end up going when the time comes. I'm curious to see, like, if that actually ever does anything. Because Wavula Vula says in the description, it's a medical plant. So what could, like, you know, it has to have some use. Like, they had to have some use or, like, some idea when they made it. Otherwise, that's just, like, completely stupid. So, either way, I don't know. Alright, guys. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead to cap this episode off. We're going to go ahead and make a trip to the next island, and we'll go ahead and save and stop over there. So, which island should I go to? The question is, which island was the last island I went to? Because I'm not going to lie, I completely forget which island it was. And part of me wants to go diving and check out that boat over there. Because I've been to that boat, I've seen that boat. Oh! Calm down, Rattlesnake. I just don't know if I got everything on that boat. So with that being said, we're going to go and play one little adventure before we... you know what? We're not going to go to another island. We're going to go explore that boat one last time. And we're going to do it in the safest way possible with some shark repellent. That's right. Oh, it lasts for 12 hours, guys. We have means to make more shark repellent, I believe. Yeah, we have 2 more lionfish, so if we gotta make some more shark repellent, we're definitely gonna do that for when it comes time for the Megalodon fight, because I'm sure... Actually, I don't know if it'll have anything to do with him. I'm assuming it won't affect his mechanic and he'll still be hungry towards me. But I don't want any of his friends getting involved, so that's a frenzy that I don't want to be a part of. So we're going to go ahead and save now, just for the case that, you know, something bad happens. And we're ready for it, because, you know, we want to be ready for anything in this world. Let's see, going to go ahead. I'll go ahead and put this fiber sleeve down up in here. Set our gas tank right here. Take our eggs. Is that a... that's just a regular egg. We'll drop all of our eggs right here. Somehow they don't break and they stack on each other just fine. That's what, I mean, I guess that's how tough they get when they come out of the bird's butt like that, you know, so. Alright, guys, so, just in case, we do have some spear gun arrows. There we go. Do that right there. Got our buoy balls all over the place. We'll put our hammers up, just so we can maximize our space. And now, guys, we are ready to go. So, let's go check out this boat over here. We're going to pop some shark repellent before we jump overboard. Unfortunately, that's not going to protect us from any sea snakes or lionfish, which, you know, kind of sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and drink this shark repellent right now. Alright, so now we just got a little prompt. Alright, there's our status effect. We are shark repellent on. So, guys, we are ready to go. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I can go down in here pretty safely now. I see a sea snake over there, so we want to watch out for that. I see a lionfish right there, so there's already a lot of potential dangers up in here. Man, I should have brought some source of air, but I didn't, like an idiot. Nothing in this bathroom. We'll go ahead and go back out. Oh, there's a lionfish right there. Gotta watch out for that. You know what? We might as well... since we just utilized one of our shark repellents, we might as well risk it for the biscuit, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna try to get close to him. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, I got him. He turned right towards me at the end. Oh, man, that scared me. I don't know if lionfish and sea snakes, like, have the means to want to kill you or want to hurt you. It seemed like he was cutting a beeline right towards me. Oh, God, there's a sea snake. I don't want anything to do with that. Alright, we're gonna go back in there. Alright. I don't see... Yeah, I'm thinking that we did a pretty good... Oh my god, look at the drop-off! Look at the abyss! Oh my god! That looks so scary! Alright, so I don't see anything on the ship. Is there anything on the console? Come on now, I can't take this ship's wheel and put it in my house just for decorative. Oh, there's another lionfish, guys. He's kind of stuck back and forth. We're going to try to take advantage of this situation. Hi-ya! Oh, there we go. Alright, we got him. Alright, guys, so I think, yeah, this ship has definitely been fully explored. The only thing that may be left is possibly some surrounding clay. But, at least we got some 2 lionfish out of it. There wasn't any, sharks down here, but at the same time, I don't know if sharks just, like, completely go the opposite direction and don't want anything to do with you. I don't know if that's the case or not. But, oh god, we're drowning. I didn't realize that. That's not good. Okay, so we lost a pip of health. That wasn't cool. Man, those lionfish scare the crap out of me. They look like the, well, they remind me of the, oh, there's another one over there. They remind me of the dinosaur from, Jurassic Park. The one that, like, opens its... Oh, God! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if you can poison me, Mr. Stingray, but I know what you did to Steve Irwin, rest in peace, and I don't want anything to do with that. So... Oh god, sea snake. See, those are worse because I can barely see them. Like, they blend in, you know, a lot more well. Oh god, I'm drowning again. I always forget. Oh me. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck by you, Mr. Stingray. So. Yes, that scared me for sure. You don't want to deal with those lionfish. They come out of nowhere. Especially sometimes they'll be tucked up in these little bushes, and you'll go down there, and you don't even know what poisoned you until its scary-looking face pops out. So, at least we got 2 lionfish. That's pretty cool. I don't see any more source of clay around. I see another lionfish. I see 2 lionfish within visible sight. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Let's see if I can get this guy. He's right there by a snake, so I don't want to risk that. I only have 1 antidote left, so I mean I definitely have these guys are just hanging out. I'd rather hang out with this reef shark. Apparently he's not, you know, too deterred by my shark repellent, but at the same time he's not a physical threat, so we're fortunate on that behalf. But yeah, I don't see any more clay around here. Yeah, it's looking like it's getting pretty low on clay. And clay does not regenerate, unfortunately, so when it comes to that, you're kind of on your own. Man, sharks just really do not want anything to do with me. I haven't even seen a shark aside from the reef sharks. Got a sea urchin over there. I wish they would be deterred and wouldn't want anything to do with me. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. That I don't know, cause like I feel like, you know, that's an interesting point, Hunter, about judging when the eggs land by the bird snare. But I've noticed that like it's significantly different that my fish traps catch like basically 3 times the amount of fish within the time it takes for me to catch 1 bird. So which granted the fish traps take more resources to make, but yeah, that's very potential, like, you know, so maybe even every day, because I see a seagull fly over there every single day. So I mean, crap, we've already picked some eggs up for today. I mean, it wouldn't hurt just to check one more time. So we'll check over here just to see. Boom, boom. Yeah, the eggs are already back. These eggs, like, are at least twice a day. You know, you can get at least 4 eggs a day. I mean, that's if you have 2 egg nests. So, fortunately, we can keep these guys up here. And I'm willing to bet there's probably more nests up there. I just can't see them. It looks kind of flat up there, so kind of like it is up here. So, with that being said, I guess the eggs respawn at least twice a day or whenever the seagulls come by, as you can see up there. So that's kind of cool, guys. If you place the fish traps still catch at the same rate when you place them deep underwater, and with medium fish you get medium meat. Oh wow, that's cool. So the deeper you place the fish, the bigger, the deeper you place the trap, the potential to catch bigger fish. So that's pretty cool. So I like it right here because you can literally just grab this guy, grab this guy, grab that guy, and have at least enough meat for the day. In a sunken ship, that works great. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, it all depends on whatever your setup is, whatever's closest by. Because obviously, like you saw in that ship that we were just in, it was a giant drop-off. So I'm assuming you could probably put a trap near one of those, and that'll be, net you some good fish at all times. So with that being said, guys, we just explored that. We still have our shark repellent on, but I think it's a good time to wind down. We've seen how thriving our settlement really is in this episode. Basically has everything it needs. We're literally at this point just gearing up for battle for the Megalodon. That's gonna be our first guy to etch off the list. So we're gonna go down there in our next episode, and we're gonna pay him a visit because in episode 8 he kind of ran us off and we didn't like that. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna come with a vengeance. So we only have 4 arrows right now, but we're gonna need about 25, 26, maybe like 6, 8 feet deep. Okay, so just maybe if I was to place the trap on the other side of this beach right here, which should be a little bit deeper. Yeah, it is. If I was to place it down there, it'd probably do a little bit better. But then again, like I said, it's based off of convenience. So my campfire's right there. I can just boom, boom, skin, skin, eat, cook, eat, so pretty quick. And you can go over here while you're checking on stuff, grab this guy, grab that guy, grab that guy, and one little line. It's pretty nice to have it right there in the shallow water. So, and plus at the same time, if you are starving or kind of hungry, say if it's not enough for you, you can always take your spear and just start sticking a couple fish while you're here. So it just gives you the most potential instead of having to swim out or just go out to distance. Like I said, most islands are different than others, so it all depends on your setup. We got gas, we got plenty of everything, guys. We're literally like the only thing we're kind of running low on is wood and some planks. So we're gonna be getting that in between episodes, so we can definitely have enough resources for the big battle. So with that being said, guys, I just want to thank everyone for swinging by the channel today. I got to get ready to go to work, unfortunately, but with that being said, I'll definitely be on this weekend. Looking forward to getting back on the channel and having some fun. So I hope everyone has a great day, great, awesome ending of the week and beginning of the weekend. Be safe out there, have fun, and until next time, this is Mr. Quantum signing out. Peace out, fellas.